something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Buckeyes offense is on the field for the first time today. Well, not a single player or fan on either side has forgotten what happened last time they met. The Buckeyes just crushing the Wolverines.
Yeah, it was just one of those days in a rivalry game where everything went the right way for Ohio State. Winning their one-on-one matchup, putting up big points on the offensive side, and of course the defense shut Michigan down. But it's a new day. Let's see if the Wolverines can try to avenge that loss last time out.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. It's Mills.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It is intercepted. He could go. He's past the 30. Past the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Could hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught in the backfield. It's Sims. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's reeled in. It's Bell. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw again. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
2nd and goal for the offense. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That's caught. It's Lewis. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop?
Chris, you just don't see that happen very often. A loss of yards on a quarterback sneak. I don't know if that was the center in the quarterback exchange. I don't know if he was not anticipating the snap, but to go backwards, that's on the offensive line and the quarterback.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Tackle, but first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. With the catch, it's Mills. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That's reeled in. It's Bell. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking for some space. It's Sims. It tests the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
On 3rd down is a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Grab by the receiver. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State 28, Michigan 0.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Defense not pressing this time. Snags the quick throw. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Baker. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The red zone has been a real struggle so far for this offense. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left looking for a touchdown. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Quick throw. The catch is made. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Using his legs on the scramble. Gets some space around the 30. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Moves out of the pocket. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Number 38 sets the kickoff.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot.
Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Looking to pass. It's Baker. Turns it loose downfield. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Sims. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Terrell. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That's caught. It's Mills. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. A new set of downs after that completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Wrap down the middle. It's Bell.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Mills. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just a minor blip from what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Powering through. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Looking to pass here on second down. The short hands. It's Terrell. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They open the 4th by going to the air. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. This Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll hand it off. They tackle him about the 14.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it 2nd and short. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Breaks in open space. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
But that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He hands it off from the gun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Nice grab. It's Bell.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Caught by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
48, Michigan 3.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be?
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.